Welcome, wrecked plebs. Afternoon, guys. Back again for another video. Apologies, it's been a while, life stuff. Anyway, no one wants to hear about that. Looking at the charts, looks like Ether's bouncing, looking good. I like this cross here, like into the clouds. This Carpe Nortum, who I follow, who does the double settings, Ichimoku. He kind of said like maybe 2 weeks ago, if this crosses like the blue above the yellow, it could be a positive edge trade, which could lead to around 2,200. Yeah, that would be nice. I don't own enough ETH, obviously, but it would be nice to see it just carry on. The merge is being speculated upon, like it's due on I think the 14th of September. Well, before that, hopefully. And there is a reason why I say that, but I'll get back to that later on in the video. Yeah, so positive vibes, let's just see where the market goes. It's beyond all our control, and it's just something interesting to look at. Moving on, first thing I want to talk about is Velodrome. I don't know if anyone's watched any of my previous videos. I bought I was talking about Velodrome and basically hyping it up before the hype hit. They're doing OP incentives. One of them just completed. We'd get like 50,000 optimism tokens if you allocated 10,000 or more Velo before a certain cutoff date, which I believe was the 28th of July. So yeah, I got allocated. In the end, not everyone found out about it, but there was, your allocation was like diluted by bigger players. So I got about 60 OP tokens. So I just converted those into Velo and just vested those for 4 years as well. This means that I would earn like more fees. If you want to check out my previous video, I think it's I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Rugged Again. If you check that one out, it will show you how to basically use Velo and how it all works and whatnot. In very basic terms, I'd encourage you to join the Discord and have conversations with the devs, because they're really good. But yeah, at the moment I'm earning 25 Velo and 1.6 OP tokens, which I most definitely will be adding to my vested schedule. So I've got like 26,000 Velo now and 25,000 vested for 4 years, and I'm not touching it. I'm just going to keep building it up. Yeah, and that's about it. So moving on from Velo, which by the way, looking at the price, I bought at around here, 0.0, below a penny basically, and yeah, it's 10x'd. So my original $200 investment is now worth around, well, at its peak was worth around 2,600, which is a pretty impressive return. Obviously, I'm not a big player. If I was prepared to take the risk, I could have dumped everything I had into it, but these things are new. You don't know what's going to happen, and only point where you can afford to lose basically is what the general consensus is with most of these protocols. That's what I would advise. I found this new thing on Optimism as well. It's called Thales, and basically I didn't know much about it, and the way I found out about it was through something called Tarot, where you can provide liquidity with your coins, but the APRs are really high. Like you could earn like 300% APR, but it was variable. So like that 300% could disappear in a day or in a couple of hours. So you might earn a little bit, and then all of a sudden you get rugged on the APR and you're stuck holding the bag. You might suffer impermanent loss, which isn't cool. So anyway, I found this Veils token. And yeah, I've staked it and I'm earning a few things. Basically, it's a governance token for this protocol that allows you to do options trades. So like, you've got all these different types of options that you can do. You can bet on the price going up, you can bet on the price going down. Yeah, there's fixed periods. I've actually bought a few options. I don't want to really get into it because I'm terrible at trading. Every single option I've purchased is basically not worth anything. I've got one that potentially could lead to a nice bit of profit. I can show you here. Let's see profile. Yeah, so you can see here that I've invested so far 625. And yeah, these are the two that are basically worthless now. And this one, it matures on the 14th of September. So I'm hoping there's gonna be some sort of catalyst in regards to like the merge and ETH moving to proof of stake, where people will buy. Because in the news, or like in the crypto industry, there's sort of a battle going on, similar to what happened with Bitcoin, where the SegWit against bigger blocks, like sort of war happened, and because SegWit won, it created a new coin, which was ended up being a BCH. We all know BCH is trash, but at the time, that was the first ever airdrop you saw. So everyone who owned BTC got the equivalent in BCH at the same time. So you're basically getting a dividend. You're getting free money. So what that means is that if you're holding ETH at the time of the snapshot of when proof of work ETH moves to proof of stake, there's a potential that you could earn a new coin that would be the proof of work equivalent to Ethereum. So the amount of ETH you have, you get in the proof of work coin. So yeah, that means that if people believe that that's going to happen, they may buy ETH and hold it until the snapshot date, get the second coin, and then sell that second coin to buy more ETH, or vice versa. You know, they might just dump their proof of stake coins, which I think is very unlikely. But potentially that could happen, and in that case, then the price could rise substantially. So we'll see. I might just keep adding to this until September. I mean, it's not throwaway money. I know it's a lot of value to some people, but it's just a bit of change that I had going spare. But yeah, Thales. I really like this product. They've got something, so they've got the OP reward system as well. So like you can also earn Thales tokens and Optimism tokens just by being involved with the protocol. So the more you add, the more OP tokens you basically will add. So yeah, there's another incentive program running on there. And they've also got something called exotic markets, which is this thing over here. So exotic markets basically allows you to bet on certain outcomes of certain things, you know. So instead of going to your centralized, you know, football 325 or whatever it is to make bets on football games and whatnot, you can actually bet on here using crypto. So you need SUSD, and yeah, you can bet on like the Formula One. You can bet on what the TVL of total value locked of Optimism will be. You can bet on who's going to win the World Cup. You know, like there's loads of things that you can bet on. You can even create your own bets. The pools aren't that big. See, will Avatar 2 break the record for the largest domestic opening weekend? You know, it's 19 weeks until it comes out, and the pool size is 960. So if you click on it, yeah, you can say yes, no, and yeah, you just put your bet down. So there's like a withdrawal fee of 6% and a bid fee of 3%. So you still have to pay to be involved, but the point is that it's something new, isn't it? Like, you know, something to experiment with, and that's what we're here to do. I don't know what overtime markets is. I'm quite interested because I haven't seen this. Oh, look at this. See, so you can do sports games as well, and they've got different ones. So like, what, you could do soccer, which is the US. I believe they're gonna have, yeah, look, they've got European games. Premiership starts next week, so look, yeah, you can bet on Crystal Palace against Arsenal. Very cool, very cool. So like this Thales, I feel like is gonna be a big thing. The coin, the current price at the moment is 45 cents. I think the highest it went to was like $3. So if we go to like 1 year, just to see, yeah, so the price at peak was like $2, $3 when it first came out, and it's down at 45 cents. And yeah, I think it's got room to grow. It is a governance token though, so you got to be kind of aware that, yeah, you know, governance tokens don't have that much value, although you do see things like the OP token basically shooting up lately, but I think that's because of the incentives, and maybe people think that potentially, you know, there might be some more things to the Optimism token, not just you know, voting on certain things. I still believe that governance is valueless without a war. So yeah, see, it's gone from like, yeah, for what, 50 cents is 3x'd in recent times, so it might have the potential to go even further. So that's what I've been doing, experimenting with. I've basically been in the Optimism ecosystem, just yeah, looking at all the different things that they have going on. But Thales is definitely something, perhaps if you want to experiment a bit, you want to check out. When you stake, so I've got like, what, 953 staked. You do earn Thales tokens. This has gone down. I had like 9 before, but you see here it says claimed rewards are subject to a 10-week vesting period. So that means if you claim these tokens, you've got to wait 10 weeks to get them back, which is kind of ridiculous. I think they need to shorten that. So because I would love to claim these and just add it to my stack and earn more, you know, like compound, like that would be cool. Yeah, and then you've got your general breakdown of how much APY you're earning on your staking. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. What else? Okay, let's go over my NFT. So I bought this NFT a while back, and I thought, yeah, you know, it's really nice, but I overpaid for it, clearly. The highest bid I've gotten is like 150. I paid, I think, just under $300 for it. So I don't intend to sell it, despite all the bids that I'm getting at the moment. I think generative art is coming back. People are saying, like, you know, it's the new in vogue thing, so we'll see. Purchases that people are buying them. People are buying them quite regularly, on a daily basis. I bought these. Remember when I was talking about Arzuro? That's in a previous video as well. And I was kind of hyped about the state of mind thing, but like, yeah, they basically went to zero. I don't know if it was a cash grab or what. If bids come in, I will accept. So, you know, if you're watching, anyone who's willing to bid, I will take that straight away, because I could use the liquidity to play around with more options and try and learn about that. What else? My Optipunks on exotics. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. Bids are back, so you can now bid on you know, the Optipunks and whatnot. Yeah, so, you know, prices have been moving a bit. It looks like the floor's slowly going up again. Someone actually bought one for just under. Well, yeah, I mean, there's been some big purchases, which means, like, you know, it's a good sign. It shows that there's people are valuing these correctly. I think the biggest sale was like just over 3,000. Yeah, $3,207. So that's pretty exciting. You know, like the fact that someone is willing to pay that much for one of these is kind of a good indication that there is going to be some sort of liquidity flowing into the Optipunks ecosystem, which is very nice. It's very nice. There's something called Chad Opties or something like that that's coming out. And if you own an Optipunk, I believe you get whitelisted for that as well. So then you can mint one, you know, on the cheap, and you can be one of the first, and you might get a rare one. But yeah, someone paid $3,200 for this monkey, which is pretty cool as well. What else has been going on? Solana got hacked yesterday. And this is the address. So the hacker, from what I can see, only made 2,222,000. I say only. That's quite a bit of money. But yeah, it looks like Solana's having a few issues of its own. And it's funny because, you know, you're looking at, oh, they got hacked, and you think, oh, the price would dump. And I think a lot of people saw that and decided, oh, I'm going to short it. But no, it didn't dump. It just sort of just carried on like, yeah, big deal. Like, yeah, it's a very strange centralized coin. That's all I'm going to say. Like, it's very strange that, you know, whenever a protocol gets hacked, you seem to see the protocol coin get dumped straight away. So yeah, I would go over more news and stuff, but, you know, I think I'm running over time now, so I might save some for tomorrow. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm gonna get back to just chilling because it's my day off. I've earned it because I have a job now, and I shall do another video tomorrow. I hope everyone's doing well, and I shall see you soon. Peace.